Welcome back, guys. In today's video, I'll cover a trending topic about the top 10 metaverse stocks you should keep an eye on. Let's get started. So, when it comes to the metaverse, the first question we must ask is, what is the metaverse? And the answer is that it is an online world with virtual spaces where you can go and experience things. Sometimes it's through a screen, but sometimes it's through virtual or augmented reality. As a result, the metaverse is what it is. It's an online world where you can go and experience it rather than just look at it. There are many examples of metaverses that already exist and where you can go do this. The best example I've seen of this is in Fortnite. Fortnite is a type of video game. This has gained popularity, but they have also created their own metaverse in which they can host concerts. For example, Travis Scott hosted a concert with Fortnite, and over 12 million people tuned in to watch it, which is incredible. Another example of the metaverse is the game Roblox. You also have Facebook, which is developing a platform called Horizon on which if you are a business person, or just anyone, and want to meet someone, you can go to a virtual office space with a whiteboard, a desk, and everything you need. You can hold a meeting with two basic avatars that mimic both you and the person you're meeting with. The metaverse already exists and is being used in various ways. And I think it's about to take off. So I'm thinking about investing in it. And I believe it is a fantastic opportunity, but I'm sure you're wondering, how do you make money? Or how do these companies make money in the metaverse? And it's an excellent question. And, as the simple answer is, 1. They offer digital products for sale. If you go out and buy a piece of NFT artwork, for example, you can buy a house in the metaverse. You can show off your artwork and eat with all of your friends there. You could also purchase a different skin or costume for your avatar in various video games. You can purchase various pieces of property, artwork, or furniture. You can buy all kinds of digital products where someone designs them on a computer, sells them on the market, and then you get to use them or have them in the metaverse. You can create games and other forms of entertainment. That is what we have seen the most so far. For example, Fortnite allows you to sell and develop hardware and software. So Facebook has created the Oculus Quest 2, a hardware headset that you wear on your face, and they're probably going to make money every time one of those headsets is sold. Finally, in terms of education, consider going to university, but instead of driving 40 minutes or an hour to the nearest university, imagine going to your class in the metaverse with all of the other students and the teacher right there without having to drive. I've listed the top 10 metaverse stocks to invest in. And now I'm going to go through each company and just give you an idea of what they're working on in the metaverse. Stock number 1. The first is, of course, Facebook. Facebook is likely to be the leader of the pack. They're most likely in the lead right now. They're one of the bigger players in the market, and they've probably made the most headway so far. People can attend meetings and interact with one another. There's also a rumor that Facebook has recently changed its name. They've also recently announced that they'll be hiring 10,000 European engineers to help build out their metaverse. Epic Games is the next company I'd like to tell you about. Stock number 2. This is a company that is planning to go public soon, but they recently made some significant announcements. They announced a $1 billion investment in Epic Games as well as a long-term vision for the metaverse. So this is significant because the CEO here has a grand vision for the metaverse and wishes to compete directly with Facebook. And Epic Games is a fairly large company because it currently owns several well-known franchises such as Fortnite, Gears of War, and Infinity Blade. They're attempting to make their own. Fortnite Metaverse, like Facebook, has already hosted a concert on Fortnite with over 12 million attendees. Stock number 3. The same can be said about the company Unity Software. You may not have heard of these guys, but they're huge because a large percentage of mobile applications, as well as console games, any type of game that you play, were developed on Unity Software. As a result, they have a software as a service business model in which they sell the software monthly as a service. But it's a big deal because their software has probably created the majority of the games you've ever played. Stock number 4. There's Microsoft. Microsoft is also competing in the hardware market. They do have the HoloLens, which was released a few years ago and has been a huge success, primarily in industrial and enterprise applications. They also have a platform called Mesh that allows people to interact and connect. But the coolest thing from Microsoft was how they're using the metaverse to create digital twins. So if you have a factory, a processing facility, manufacturing, supply chain issues, whatever it is, They're going to create a digital twin of your operations in the metaverse, and then they're going to play with that digital twin and adjust it. Stock number 5. The next company I'd like to mention is Google. Google Glass, which was released a few years ago, was an attempt on the hardware side of augmented reality. Unfortunately, it did not work out. It was a failure. The engineers have improved, and I believe they will return soon with something new here. So, as far as I know, they are currently developing hardware. They also have some software for augmented and virtual reality. They're also working on meeting software. When you look at the new hardware, it's literally like a virtual reality meeting booth. Google is a huge company in the world, and this metaverse is most likely just a small part of their business right now. Stock number 6. The same is true for Apple. Apple is a large hardware company. They create both hardware and software. That's exactly what they do. And, while no announcement has been made, you can bet that Apple will release virtual reality or augmented reality hardware shortly. Stock number 7. Nvidia is the next company on the list. Because of their metaverse software, Nvidia is a very important company. And the metaverse is currently popular in simulations. So, if you're trying to design a building, or CA designs, or architecture designs, or piping, or anything else, the metaverse is what brings it all together for a simulation of that building, or project, or whatever you're trying to make. As a result, Nvidia has a significant role to play in the software side of creating the metaverse. They are, however, a major manufacturer of graphics cards used in virtual reality and augmented reality hardware. Stock number 8. Amazon. Again, this is a big company, and the metaverse is probably a small part of their business, but I know they're working on a metaverse store. So imagine being able to walk through Amazon's mall and entering. On the shelf, you can see a variety of items. Maybe you can see a demonstration of it, of someone using whatever you're trying to buy. That would be an interesting experience. Amazon is working on it as well. Not only that, but every time someone creates a new game or uploads new footage to a system, all of these systems rely on cloud services. Stock number 8. Immersive Technology is the next company on the list. Team VR and AR is a small business. They are a Canadian company. They're a young company that's creating mobile virtual reality experiences out of shipping containers, which is extremely exciting. They're also acquiring a full suite of virtual reality technology and games, which will be the first step for VR in the metaverse, which is gaming, as we've seen so far. In the future, this company hopes to serve as a portal for people to enter the metaverse. The last company on this list is one you probably didn't expect to see, Disney. Stock number 9. Disney has already stated that they are attempting to create a Disneyland metaverse, which is a novel concept, but if you listen to their CEO speak, he does mention it fairly frequently. He wrote that he is excited to bring more of these experiences to his guests in the coming months and years in our parks, hotels, cruise ships, and even their homes. And the only way to do so will be through the metaverse. That is very exciting. Someone can put on a virtual reality headset and travel to a virtual Disneyland. Please do your own research before investing in these stocks. So, best of luck with your investing. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you soon in the following video.